Stop comparing aeroplane with housefly. George Udom writes, housefly and aeroplane both fly. It is either some people were too young or politically naive at the period Asiwaju had his way as Lagos State Governor and Peter Obi as Governor of Anambra State. Better still, let us pardon them. Some of them have not been to Anambra or Lagos. As for those who are old enough and have been to both states, I will say ignorance and bigotry at times could make one rate Niger Republic over Nigeria. How on earth will a sane person be comparing Tinubu of Lagos and Peter Obi of Anambra? What sort of rap comparison is that? For God's sake, it is like comparing America with Chad Republic. They are thousands of miles apart, they are just poles apart. In 1999, I was a 200-level student undergraduate studying chemical engineering in LAUTECH. I was politically involved and active at that time. I knew how Asiwaju administered Lagos, so also for Peter Obi in Anambra State when he took over from Dr. Chris Ngige. Asiwaju laid a solid foundation for good governance in Lagos, a foundation that the successive government of Fashola and Bode Sanwo-Olu built on. Records are sacred. They are there for everyone to check. He built Loma, Lasma, Lamata, and the local council development authority are some of the examples of institutions founded by Tinubu of Lagos. They are still there till date in Lagos State. He brought about ingenuity and innovative ideas to revenue generation in the state. Lagos State did not change its name from state of aquatic splendor to center of excellence for nothing, as Asiwaju truly proved it. In the history of Nigeria, Tinubu was the only governor who survived working without taking a dime for years from the federal government, monthly statutory allocation. He paid the price for conceiving the great idea of creating local council development authorities, a template many states are emulating today. While the administration of Obasanjo withheld the Lagos allocation for many months, Asiwaju of Lagos devised sound means of revenue generation and did not even owe any salary. This is good governance in its all ramifications. Furthermore, I said we want to redefine good governance aside its conventional meaning. Peter Obi is not in the class of Kwankwaso of Kano, let alone Asiwaju Tinubu. We know what Kwankwaso did in Kano. We have to be frank with ourselves. Ask anyone from Kano about Kwankwasia. Amana, after Lagos State and Abuja, Kano is the most beautiful city in Nigeria. Kwankwaso revolutionized Kano in the aspect of infrastructure and workers' welfare. I've been to almost the state capitals in Nigeria. I know what is obtainable in each city. As for Peter Obi, except his followers are talking about another Peter Obi, which we don't know. If it is the same Peter, the former governor of Anambra State, then his supporters must be kidding or trying to be overnight comedians. Is it Peter Obi who invested Anambra Fund in family business and was impeached by the Anambra State House of Assembly for corruption and poor performance in office? They are talking about, is it the same Peter Obi who did not care about the welfare of Anambra State doctors and they went on strike for 13 months? Or is there another Peter Obi from the Peter Obi of Anambra who did not care till Anambra State Academic Staff Union of University went on strike for 6 months? The notorious and evil Akbuzu, SARS, who was accused of innumerable extrajudicial killings, functioned and had a field day under Peter Obi administration. I hope his supporters are aware of this fact. Which Peter Obi are we really talking about, please? Is it still the same one whose name was mentioned in the Pandora box paper? Pandora papers, for those who may not understand, means those corrupt politicians and rich men who are indicted for running secret businesses through illegal and corrupt means. Peter Obi's name was mentioned in the illicit report to date. He has not denied the scorching allegation of brazen corruption. Tell me, it is not the same Peter who started the interreligious rivalry between Catholic and Protestants Anglican in Anambra, an ethnic chauvinist who evicted Nigerians who are not Anambrans, especially the northerners from Anambra State. Someone who said he does not see anything wrong in IPOB's criminal activities in Igbo land, Peter Obi of all people, as Nigeria's president, God forbid bad thing in Nigeria. May Peter Obi never happen to Nigeria, George Udom. This is analysis and description of who Peter Obi by this George. He has enumerated, he has mentioned, he has compared him with other aspirants, Kwankwason and Ashwaju. Well, politics is all about choices. You make your choice, and I'm sure with the way things are, so many people have made up their mind who they are going to vote for. But this analysis, what do you have to say about it? You are free to make your own opinion known too. We need to know about who is going to take over come 2023. A picture was painted of Buhari, and majority voted based on that picture. But beyond picture, beyond images, beyond whatever anybody is going to talk about, any contestant come 2020 or any candidate come 2023, we should know beyond what people are telling us about them. And what are the things we should be looking out for? What are the antecedents? What have they done before? And what are they capable of doing? A good Saturday will start from a good Friday. If a Saturday is going to be beautiful, it's going to be work out well, the day before that day will show the way. Don't mind Udom, stomach infrastructure specialist. Your days of looting are over. We are taking back our country for better. Udom, are you in Nigeria? Do you know the masses are dying every day due to bad government and looting of public funds? Don't compare Aeroplane and Housefly indeed. This is your message. Where is it coming from? Are you truly a Nigerian? They are really paid well. I observe articles here to pay you. This man will never see Nigeria in a good shape. May Peter Obi never happen to Nigeria, but Jagaban should be the owner of Lagos who wants a bigger estate in addition. Some people don't know what they want. How much are you paid to write this? Tell Nigerians Ahmed Tinubu's age. Show Nigeria his primary and secondary school certificate. Did he study in Chicago University? Who owns the billion van that took him? Who collect about 70% of IG? You should be able to mention it. Now he has come up with his own. Yes, on the certificate that has been proven that he went to Chicago University, that he has another name when he was in primary school and he has to change it when he enter university. So Udo has made his own. Hopefully, I expect you to come up and make your own comparison. Before you question, please defend the allegation leveled against your candidate. Obedience will stand for. You don't know about any other person. I don't think you are educated. This man has taken bribe. Please, Lagos was a capital of Nigeria. Anambra was just the state with debt before Obi cleared the debt, keep billions of dollars in the state account, make Anambra Water Center without one port, and still invite ICPC and EFCC to come and investigate him before leaving the office. Can any Nigerian government of today or Tinubu do it? Please just come online to be famous through Peter Obi. Lagos, you are talking about, has the highest revenue, and who get the percentage out of it? Well, does this man listen to news or read newspaper? You need to do this because all your allegations, putting Lagos and Anambra side by side, make you look insensitive. Considering the years of existence and revenue generated by each of the states, you agree with me that you made a mistake in your assessment. Sir, I think you are the one that is ignorant. When was Lagos State created and when was Anambra State created? Lagos State was capital of the slave trade by the Portuguese and later the capital of the colonialists, after the capital of Nigeria for so many years before moving into Abuja. So you cannot compare the two. So obvious, he doesn't even have the ideas about Obi and Anambras. How can you even be comparing Lagos and Anambra? One is one of the poorest states in terms of revenue received. The other was a former capital of the Federation and the only seaport that is working, including housing all the corporate offices in Nigeria. Because Anambra of Obi tops Lagos in education for the past 10 years. Sustainability Index says Anambra is second behind River State. Lagos just ranked in the worst livable city in Nigeria. Well, you people believe so much infrastructure, stomach infrastructure. Leave us with our obedience. That is one of the reasons I hate people talking anyhow. You should give us, defend what they have said, and come up with your own evidence for your candidates. Well, that is the opinion of people raised on this matter. Kindly make yours known. Thank you, good day, and God bless.